Alright guys, wanted to bring you another YouTube video. So yesterday was the last regular season game for the Niners. Obviously, it was a horrible season, but it has happened a couple times with Kyle Shanahan. So, um, yeah, definitely, hopefully Kyle learns from his mistakes, and hopefully this offseason we have a good one. We have a lot of big decisions coming up. Sounds like George Kittle might be looking for another contract after some of his teammates like CMC, guys that didn't have any more guaranteed money left on their contract, asked for money. So we'll see if he's going to get an extension or if he's going to be traded, what they're going to do with him. There's a lot of big decisions. Brock Purdy's another big one. I don't know if they're going to make him try to play his last year. Who else is another? Fred Warner. I didn't know this, but this was something brought up and heard that Fred Warner was playing hurt to try prove and get another contract. Supposedly, just like George Kittle has no more guaranteed money left on there. So if you do take some of these players or trade them or move them or cut them, these are some big hits against the cap. So don't want to be like the Saints, being salary cap hell, I would say, because then you're going to have a hard time. But supposedly we have about 50 something $million rolled over for this season, but I don't know if it's to get ready and use it for Brock Purdy extension. So it's going to be one heck of an offseason again for the Niners, I think. Um, and some coaching changes. I think some assistant coaches have to go, like Sorensen, the defensive coordinator, would be something. Maybe he could move to special teams. Supposedly he has some special teams experience, but um, special teams is something that needs to be looked at again. It seems like every game had a gaffe. I would say keeping Debo as your special team returner is going to be very expensive. So I don't know why at that point. I feel like you could have had like Garendo or some of the other backup running backs could have been something there, or the receivers that are deep in the depth. Apparently, Patrick Taylor Jr. could play, and pretty much all of our running backs this year had decent games all year. So gotta find them more snaps or something. Be creative. Isaac Garendo used to be a wide receiver supposedly too, and that could have been another way of using him. But he's gotten hurt a couple times this season for the limited amount of playing time. So it'll be interesting. We draft 11th. Might be high enough to get Ashton Genty, but I don't watch enough college. And the one college game I saw with him during the playoffs where he got bounced, I don't know. If you can't handle Penn State's defense, how are you going to handle the NFL? So just food for thought there for someone that's supposed to be a game changer. So I don't know. Another one would be interesting. Penn State's quarterback. I only saw that one game, but he looked pretty good. I know he's not going to come out, but if he wins or continues to play well, I wonder if he would change his mind. That is something to look at or consider. So we'll see with the Niners off season, but that was very rough. But usually, when we have a bad year, where we get bounced out, remember we got Bosa. So there has been years where we came back pretty quick, and I think with hopefully a weaker regular season schedule next season, we should be able to get back. It's not like the Rams was world beaters, and with this, I mean, Seahawks also won 10 games, so I think those are the two teams. Cardinals they start off well too, so I think our division is average at best. Um, so we'll see how the Rams do. Glad that I don't think. Hopefully, we don't have to play the NFC North. They were hard as hell because you got three teams that's going to the playoffs, which is unheard of from one division. So let me know what you think, especially if you're a Niners fan. I know if you're not a Niners fan, are you hoping that we sign Brock Purdy to a crazy contract so you guys don't have to worry about us? We could be the Dallas Cowboys of the 2.0, because obviously when we know the Cowboys aren't going anywhere, and they have some hard decisions there too. So we'll see. It's ironic. Niners picking 11th and the Cowboys, I believe, 12th. So they'll be picking behind each other in that sense. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. And together we could build a better tomorrow. Thanks again.